I had a weird idea when I was watching Harry Potter and when he threw a wand. You know what? I'll show you. He breaks the wand. Everyone's like, why the hell did you break the wand? You crazy. And then he throws like that. Oh my God, that second one. First one, not so bad. Second one, really bad. And I was thinking, how many other movies have throwing in them? And unfortunately, a lot. So we're going to go through and we're going to rate these, give these things rating like they're getting scouted to get drafted into Major League Baseball. If you're not familiar, baseball uses a 20 to 80 scale to grade pitches. Basically 80 is they could be in the MLB, 20 is that. What we just watched, that's a 20. That's a 0. That's an oh my God. We could have done anything else but just had Harry throw. And we're starting with some of the most famous movies you've ever heard of. So let's see. Next up, we have Happy Gilmore. Now, one thing you need to understand is one of the main criteria is your ability to throw the ball overhand, because unfortunately, outside of Tyler Rogers, no one can throw underhand very well. But here we have Happy Gilmore launching his club, winding up. Good toss, but I got to be honest, you would be probably better in the Olympics as a hammer thrower and not necessarily in baseball. But I'll give you a little bit of points for effort. That's going to be a 35 out of 80 for me because I love Adam Sandler. But you can't throw a baseball like that, bud. Next up, we have Chris Evans, the Captain America, yeeting his shield. Now, anyone who knows how Captain America throws his shield knows it's not overhand. We're going to dock some points, but we got to watch it. Here we go. Right out the gates. First one. Boom. Didn't even see that guy. He's down, and then he catches it boomerang style. First of all, plus 10 points for style points. Unfortunately, we have the sidearm motion. Sidearm. Now, I think he would probably be the greatest ultimate Frisbee player of all time, the Tiger Woods of Frisbee golf. However, baseball, not so much. I would say 50 on the general throwing. He's got the arm strength. I think we could teach him the overhand motion, but we're going to give him the plus 10 points. We're going to give him a 60 out of 80, which is a pretty dang good fastball. But he's got to be taught. This is what we call raw talent found in the wild. Next, Gladiator. We got quite the battle happening. This guy's like, whoa. Then he chops his head off, which is extremely hard to do. There's no way. But then we get this part. That's some good velo. We got the overhand. We got the good backspin. There was some good ride on that. And then what does he do after this, guys? Because I don't want to get DMCA'd, I'll just do it for you. Are you not entertained? Someone mentioned crow hop. Let's see. Did he crow hop? Does he shuffle his feet correctly? He does. Beautiful step through and shuffle. That's an 80 out of 80, baby. That's a wonderful throwing. 80 out of 80. Sign this man. Roki Sasaki who? You know what I mean? Next, prepare to get your mind boggled. From the movie 300. He picks up the spear. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Magic missile. One of the greatest throws ever in the history of film. I give that a 100 out of 80. King Leonidas, you are my guy. All right, next up. When Aragorn in Battle for Helm's Deep, the Two Towers, is yeeted. Let's see how good this throw is of Aragorn throwing. Oh, look at that. One more time. Aragorn throws Gimli. He's got to toss him. He can't make the distance. He's got to toss me. I'm a huge fucking nerd, dude. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, look at that carry, dude. That's crazy. Now, would it work for baseball? I don't really care. I'm extremely biased. That's a 1,000 out of 80. Look at the carry on that dwarf, dude. And obviously, great decision. All right. Next up, another one of the greatest scenes in the history of cinema. Watch this. Look at that sink piece, dude. Hits him with the stake sinker right in the lower jaw neck. Little sidewinder. We got a little Jimmy Herget going here, guys, right? Hits him with that really heavy seam shifted sinker right in the neck. Little fun fact, too, about this scene. That was real. He threw that stake, and they did it a bunch of times, and he actually got, like, it hurt a lot. He said it hurt a lot. Hit him with an actual stake. So he's got the command. He's got the velo. That's an 80 out of 80 player. Sign this man. Next up. Point Break. He's like, you know what? I don't want to be a cop no more. A little side flip. It's the ocean, Keanu. It's the ocean. Johnny, Utah, you gotta, that shit's just gonna float right back in, brother. You threw it this far out. Put some effort in one time. You're trying to get drafted here? 5 out of 80. Now this one, you guys know, Charlie Sheen, Ricky Vaughn, bring in the thunder. Let's get it. Play some royalty-free epic music. We got the wind up. Charlie Sheen over the head, old school. The spit just brings it up. That's a great leg kick. Look at this hip shoulder separation. Great separation. Got that supination. Carry fastball right by him. Up and in 101. Blows his doors off. And the fist bump. 1001 out of 80. I think that's the greatest baseball pitch ever thrown on a screen. Yeah, actually, no. That's better than Nuke Lelouch, too. Fire me up. Then we have my favorite baseball movie of all time. We got Smalls going to catch it. Don't we all know a Smalls? Then he goes and grabs it, sees the beast, and they go, throw it in. Throw it in, Smalls. All right, he plants his feet incorrectly. I think Benny sees what we're all about to see. Here it comes. Two out of 80. It's okay, guys. He becomes a broadcaster. Magnificent Seven. Now, this was a new movie that I had never seen. The showdown here. It's a gun versus a knife. Oh, do you see that? All right, let's do it one more time. Draw. That's an 80 out of 80. Get this guy, sign this guy up. You see that? See how clean it was? 75 out of 80. Quick release. I mean, if anything, maybe we try him at shortstop. Let's get him on a team, huh? The tomahawk throw in the Patriot. You won't. You won't throw it. You won't. You won't throw it. God bless America. God bless America. That's a 70 out of 80. That's pretty good. And honestly, to get it, the blade to land perfectly, yeah, it was just good. It's just a good throw. Good throw, Mel. You guys remember this from the movie The Rookie? It's in about 15p, so be patient with me here. But he throws a baseball on a speed checker, throws it by, sees 76, and then it flickers to 96. It's a pretty good toss. He looks a little bit like my friend Rich Hill. But I will say, I'm going to dock it a couple points for it being kind of ridiculous because you threw 96, you'd fucking know it, dude. You would know. Generally, Dennis Quaid has some good mechanics. Let's see. Pretty solid mechanics. Pretty solid mechanics. I'm going to give him a 60 out of 80. 60 out of 80. I would give this guy a shot, especially if he's throwing 96. Top Gun. Tom Cruise shows us how good he can throw. Let's see how he can throw. Come on. I'm missing Goose. Tom steps back. What is this follow through? What is this? Respectable? Yeah. 40 out of 80 because you're one of the greatest movie stars of all time. But what is this? What? Come on, bro. Got to post that front leg too. Your hips are all out of whack, man. I think there's something to work with. I think we have a baseline, but you're pretty far away. But, you know, Tom Cruise, he's been known to put in the work, so we're going to put in the work. All right, the final one, the last one, the greatest throw of all time. We have super old Rose steps up on the rail. Now we're all like, wait, is she gonna jump? Oh, she has that huge necklace. What's she gonna do with that? She wouldn't let him on the door, and then she throws the heart of the ocean into the ocean. 10,000 out of 80 for the audacity. Rose, do what you do. You run it. You are woman. Great toss. Great toss. You got potential, kid. We'll see you on the diamond. What other throw should I go rate? I'm looking for a list. Let me know down in the comments. Give me some more ideas. I want to do another one of these in the future. Okay, thank you.